Hi, my name is Linton, and I wanted to give you a quick demo of Painboard. We're going to use it to analyze the user reviews for this app called the Procreate, and this is one of my favorite apps on iPad, and this is a very popular drawing app with like 39K reviews. And we're going to see there are many happy users, lots of good feedback. And our goal is to get some ideas of how we can further improve this app based on the data, the user reviews we have at our hand. So I went ahead to download a bunch of reviews there. You see that there's lots of text there. Some reviews are really long. Imagine that you're gonna go through one by one and try to understand them, try to make sense of it. This feels like a lot of work, right? I only actually downloaded like 750 reviews, but they're not like the 39K reviews, but already feels like a lot of work, and it's gonna take maybe days or even weeks in order to process them. Now that's when I actually fed all this data into the data pipeline of Painboard, and immediately we're gonna see a dashboard like this, and with a very quick glance, and you can see what are the important issues and what are the main topics that the users are talking about, right? And each card right here represents a theme. It's some topic that the users are talking about frequently in the reviews, and those themes are organized in columns, and these columns are customizable, and you can get whatever you want that works for you. And the theme here are ordered by the number of people who mentioned this issue in their reviews. So the most talked about ones are on the top. So you can actually look at the top of each column to get a good understanding of what's important for you. Now let's maybe drill into one of the themes over there, this brush and pencil tool issues, and there are 68 users talk about it in their reviews, and that might be something that we want to improve, right? As a product team behind Procreate, and we can actually expand it to see individual reviews, and this is the name and the date, and this is the summary. Also, if we hover on this quotation mark, and we can see the original review from the user. So in the user's original words, what they are talking about, to get really precise understanding of what's going on. For each of the card, we have this capability, and also, like if we click this, and we can see a report of this particular theme. So it's got a good summary of what's going on there, and a chart for like a weekly trend to understand how this issue evolves over time. And the other thing is interesting is this, for example, this version. If we can see a distribution of this issue across different versions in the app. So over here you see that version 5.3.1. It seems there's something going on here, because over 26% of the users who have installed this version have complained about something wrong with brush or the pencil tool or Apple Pencil. So by this you can actually learn a lot, right? And the other thing, like similarly, is that you can see the distribution across countries to see if this particular issue is actually regional specific. And it's important to know that those fields are customizable. As long as they exist in the metadata, we can actually configure Painboard so that we can display this kind of a distribution charts over there in the report. Now this report is available over here in any card right there, you can actually get understanding, like for example this backup issues, and you see similar charts there. And it also is available over here in a column, so you can see the gist of that, like all the summaries, and these are collectively numbers. It actually adds up all the numbers from all the themes and calculate the distribution. So that will be very useful as well. Okay, so if we talk about this dashboard of clean and glanceable interface for us to actually look at each individual themes, or being able to actually drill into each theme to see its details. The other thing that I want to mention is the kind of more of a design principle of Painboard is that it's about its customizability. There's a reason that we actually designed this UI this way in columns and etc. because we wanted the user to be able to actually easily customize or curate the kind of data set for them. Like you can easily drag things around. You can change name of each of the themes there. You can merge things together. For example, like this confusion and intuitiveness of the app, or complexity, and that seems to be the same issues to me. So we can actually drag it over there and merge them together. And now it becomes 9 users because we actually merged them. And more importantly, after we merge 2 cards or something like into 1 card, we'll be able to actually see the report for these 2 themes that have just merged, and those numbers will be based on the merged themes. Yeah, so it is a notion of having the AI doing most of the work, most of the grunt work for us, but still leave us human in the loop so that we can customize them. And that's because the text analysis is by nature very subjective, right? Different people or different team or even the same person at different times might have a different interpretation of the same text. So that's why we want to leave the kind of flexibility up to the users, so that they can actually do the curation in a way that makes sense to them. Finally, I wanted to show you a pet feature that I really like in Painboard over here, is that the ability to filter and do a comparative analysis. So let's say we can actually filter by time. Let's say if we want to only look at the user reviews in the past, you can do year, but let's do quarter. Like Q4, there are enough number of reviews right here. So you might already notice there's something different appeared in the dashboard. Is that those green number or red numbers, right? So now what we are seeing on this board is only the reviews for Q4 2023. This green number means the kind of the change compared to the previous time period. So this means like this brush and pencil tool in this quarter actually does a better job compared to its previous quarter, Q3 2023, because there were 16 customers, or 14% of the customers, who complained about brush and pencil tool. So yeah, and this one is in the opposite, right? It's doing worse. But of course, like this one customer is probably not really statistically significant, but with enough data, we'll be able to actually make a better intuition out of those numbers. And time is not the only dimension that we can do this comparison across. And let's say we can actually do versions. So let's make it show all the time. And let's see the latest version. and now it's gonna show only the latest version, the reviews there, and we wanted to compare it to all the versions. We can see that there are more people complain about the complexity and user interface compared to like in this particular version compared to all the versions. And again, this filter and comparison control is customizable, and we can replace this with a country, for example, if you want to do the original comparison like kind of study. So very useful to get a better understanding of our user data. All right, so that's just the gist of what's possible with Painboard. And right now we only use one data source, like this app store, right? We will be able to actually use other data sources like Zendesk, Intercom, or maybe Google Play Store. So the idea is that we could actually put them into a single board to compare the users' feedback across different channels, like use this one, or maybe we can have separate boards to have individual analysis as well. So there's a lot of a possibility with what's available in this simple, glanceable, minimalist UI. So what do you think? If you want to use Painboard on your own app to analyze your own user reviews or user other kind of feedback or other kind of qualitative data, just send me an email. And thank you so much for your time.